Good morning and happy Friday. The weekend is upon us. That is right. That is right. James here, of course. And today we got a nice little show for you. We're going to showcase some very cool products that we've, as a team, have tested and played with on hand. We're going to show you probably some B-roll videos today. I did not plan on having the products out, but hey, we have had hands on with it. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the show and all the other cool stuff. We're actually going to start this off with the Joe's X hair removal for the women and men. This is a cool little tool. I mean, if you guys want to need to remove some hair from you, this might be the tool for you. So we're going to pop over. We're going to show you guys this cool little product, of course, and hopefully enjoy this little clip.
This is the Jova X hair remover tool. It does provide IPL hair removing, which is permanent and pain-free. It has 6 power levels and 3 speed cooling adjustment options. It's super simple to use. You just press the on and off button to change the level to your skin's preference, and from there it will begin eliminating hair. You can use it on the face, body, arms, underarms, legs, bikini line, and so on. And what's great is that it has a unique 41 degree Fahrenheit quick cooling system that quickly gets to 41 degrees Fahrenheit, making it really simple and easy to remove
Good
hair
morning,
in both women
Sheila. How are
and
you
men.
doing?
It even has a touchscreen and an improved flash intensity mode with upgraded flashes up to 23.87 joules of energy, and each flash allows it to quickly remove even the hardest hair. What's really unique is that it has an unlimited number of flashes and can remove hair in 7 minutes on the whole
Oh,
body. This is because
cool.
it utilizes a high
Always nice to have the
performance
kids
quartz
around.
bulb that increases the flash's usage duration. And on top of that, you get a 3-in-1 IPL hair remover
So
tool
did I. That's why I'm
that
on.
has photo rejuvenation
I woke up
light
super early,
source.
figured
The
I'd get it
infrared
out of the way
light
so I
can
can have a
activate
free day to do some
collagen, cool the
stuff that I've
skincare,
been planning on
minimize
doing.
wrinkles, and
Yeah,
restore
right
skin
on.
elasticity and facial hair
Well, hello,
removal.
little one.
And the way it works is that it has the optimal pulse technology, aka OPT. And what OPT does is it inhibits the hair regrowth, while the red light skin rejuvenation accelerates tissue repair, frequently used in cosmetics and beauty care centers with its medical grade continuous pulse process and red light to give a professional and effective product. I was really excited to use this hair remover tool because it's hailed as one of the safest and most effective.
As you can see, a simple little tool to help remove the hair off your legs or whatever you really want to remove the hair from. Now, remember, guys, it is a hair removal tool, so it does use like lasers and lights and all those cool little jazzes. It does have a digital screen, so you can actually swipe around and adjust a few little things. It is a smooth little round top. It is a little bit bulkier, but hey, it's a cool little product nonetheless. Now, Aster here did a great job on this video and this product, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as we played it. Now, we're going to be moving over to some products that we really love. Guys, Anchor makes some very phenomenal products. And of course, the first one we're showing you guys is the Nebula Mars 2. This is a beautiful projector. It is portable, so it does have a hand strap. And I believe Nate did this video for us, so we're going to let you guys watch this.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Anchor Nebula Mars 2 Pro projector. This is a projector that features a ton of features, so let's just go ahead and jump in and take a look at everything that Anchor did with the Mars 2. So the Mars 2 is going to have an app store that is going to allow you to download your favorite apps for movies or TV shows, but on the back you have an HDMI port in case you want to plug something in. So the Mars 2 has a fantastic design. On top, you have a faux leather handle that's going to let you carry this around because they did design the Mars 2 Pro in order to be a portable projector. So this does come with a remote, but if you guys lose that for some reason, you do have controls up on here such as selector wheel, back button, volume up, and Bluetooth. So the remote is very easy to use. You guys can see right here, it's a very simple design that's going to give you everything you need to control this, such as your power buttons, selector buttons, volume, home, and back. So definitely really nice. And so just talking about the projector itself, being that this is a projector, you guys...
Now, this projector is a 720p. It does do anywhere from 40 inches all the way up to a 100-inch screen. Now, it is 500 ANSI luminous, so it is super, super bright. It does have 3 hours of playtime off the battery alone, but you can plug it in and use it other ways. Now, it is a 16.9 contrast ratio, if you guys need to know that. It does have dual 10-watt drivers in this, so you do have 10 watts of speakers. throughout. Now, that's actually quite cool. Now, it is an Android 7.1, but it is skinned into their own version. It does have the Chromecast, so it does have their Google Store apps on hand. So you do have access to a lot of stuff there. The built-in battery is actually really cool. I love that it has the battery and all the accesses. Now, some of the text and stuff is really, really cool. Auto vertical, auto horizontal, and all of the other cool little jazzy. Really, really neat to know when you're messing with these projectors. But as you guys see, they're super bright, very vibrant, works very, very well, and just packs a nice little punch in a portable projector. That's the best part. It's portable. So cool little piece if you guys are looking.
I highly recommend the Mars 2 Pro because it's absolutely amazing. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.
Now, of course, we got one more projector that we're going to show you guys. This is the X Gimme. This is their Halo Plus. This is a 1080p. Of course, Nate did this also. He compared them and stuff like that.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. And I have a question for you guys. How many times are you at your friend's house and they say, hey, I really wish somebody had some way that we could watch TV outside? Well, I have the solution for you. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys very quickly the Xiaomi Halo Plus. This is a 1080p portable projector. This has 900 ANSI lumens, so it's definitely going to be super bright. These are going to have Harman Kardon speakers built into it, as you guys can see right there. This is going to have auto keystone correction, auto focus, and a ton of other awesome stuff that's going to make this thing so awesome to be able to bring over to your friend's house, bring over to family. This also runs on Android 10.0. So what that means is if you don't have something to plug into this, which you can anyways, right back here on the back with HDMI, you're going to have all of your apps built into this. It comes with the remote autofocus, obstacle avoidance. Definitely check this out if you guys are looking for something that is awesome to impress your friends with. See you guys later.
So with that, guys, of course, you guys, 900 ANSI luminous can support 4K resolution, but it will break it down to 1080p. You have the dual 5-watt Harman Kardon speakers. All the apps and connectabilities is a Bluetooth 5.0, is Android 10.0, which is actually kind of cool. It's still portable and accessible to take on the go. Now, with this, anywhere from 40-inch to 200-inch screen, which is actually perfect, guys. Vertical, horizontal adjustments, keystone corrections, portable sizing. I mean, honestly, it's a great little piece to take with you if you need. Good morning, Metris. Metris. If I pronounce that wrong, I apologize. Straining Spills chat. But a cool little piece right there, guys. Now, we're going to show you guys something that I think is actually really cool. These are mini PCs. Mini PCs are beautifully, beautifully done. Now, this is actually my video, so I can actually talk about James here. Today, we're going to just close that. We're going to come like this, and we're going to talk about this, guys. This is the Seer 5 mini PC. The mini PC, guys, this is actually beautiful. It's an actual AMD Ryzen 5 5560U CPU, and that actually does do 4 gigahertz of power right there. It does have 16 gigabytes of DDR4. It also has a 500 gigabyte M.2 NVMe SSD, which is just perfect. It does have a Wi-Fi 6E connectability, so it does have the newest Wi-Fi connectability if you need. It is a Bluetooth 5.2 chip in it. It does have dual HDMIs, does have a Type-C connection, can do triple monitor connection with that. So the Type-C and the dual HDMIs can all be hooked up to a monitor and be ran that way. Now the AMD Radeon graphics for the GPU is just there. It's a good piece. Now, with that being said, we're going to talk about it. You can actually expand your DDR4 up to, I believe it's like 64 gigabytes if you need. So you can adjust it up. With that, you can also adjust the M.2 NVMe SSD up to 2 terabytes with that. So that is adjustable and compatible to go upwards. The AMD Radeon graphics is a 6-core 1600 megahertz GPU. So you can game on it most definitely. I'm not going to say it's the most intensive gaming unit, but it will be able to do all that. The best part about this is compact. It's just compact, and that's where you're gonna, be able to use it in places larger PCs can't be used. Maybe you want to connect it up to a TV in a certain room that you don't have space. Maybe you're small living into a tiny house or something like that. Or maybe you need a PC in like a mobile trailer or something. This would do that. Good morning, G-Man. So it does come with all the cabling you guys need. It does have multiple USB ports with that, guys. Now, it is a Kingston M.2, so you do have the Kingston in there. Chucky, good morning, buddy. Good morning, man. How you doing, man? So the just right. It's a 7nm processor, so you do have the Ryzen processor and all of that. Does have the expansion screws if you need to change out some stuff. Does have a slot for all of that. It's just beautifully, beautifully done and well made. We did end up, I believe we ended up giving this away at some point. I can't remember what we did. I think I just randomly gave it to somebody. But guys, cool little piece. Now, I actually like this. This one worked good. Now, just remember though, the DDR4 is actually a SODIMM style, so it's a laptop style of memory. So you can't use just regular PC memory in this. You need laptop SODIMM. And we'll just let it show you and all of the other cool stuff of this. Hey, thanks for the hype, Chuck. I appreciate that, buddy. Also, there's all your connectabilities, portabilities, all that other cool stuff. Like I said, guys, just a mini PC that actually packs a punch. Add a wireless keyboard and mouse to that, and you are set and ready to go. Works well. And it's full Windows, guys, so it does have full Windows in it. So you don't have to worry about that. And it's actually, if I remember right, that was full Windows Pro, if I remember right. I gotta make sure. I remember. Let me make sure, though. Can't remember which Windows I had. Yeah, Windows 11 Pro. Yeah. I was going to say. Now we're going to show you guys a 3D printer. This is the Elegoo resin printer. I believe this is a... Nope. Merle.
We have here an Elegoo Saturn
completely wrong.
3D printer. Talk about some of the specs of it, and then we'll get into some of the stuff it comes with, and we'll just move on from there.
I think I need a bigger chat today.
This machine has a 7.55 inch this way, 4.72 inches this way.
Hi, Global.
And a print height of 7.87 inches tall. This thing prints massive prints. I'd like to point out that the resin vat tray is all aluminum and comes off with 2 quick screws. It's all aluminum.
And for the bottom.
This thing has a double rail for the Z-axis to keep the wobbling down. The LCD screen down here is an 8.9 inch 4K monochrome screen.
It's a beautiful build plate. It looks like it's well and nice and thick. I know a lot of people like the thinner build plates, but for the resin style, I think that's nice.
Big that thing is.
He's definitely done a lot of prints with that.
Big. Be careful not to let it drop on your screen. And some of the things you get when you get this, you'll get a couple pair of rubber gloves. Definitely need. You get a metal spatula to take stuff off of the build plate. It comes with a rubber or a plastic spatula. I don't use it all that much, but sometimes you want to break something. This isn't bad. You get a pair of these really cool clippers to help remove some of your supports. You get some funnels to funnel out your used resin to put it back in the bottle for storage. You get a bag of tools. You get a couple extra screws for the tanks, some Allen wrenches to change the FEP screen, and this wrench here you
How's
will
everybody's
use
week gone
more
so
than
far?
anything. It's what we'll use to level the build plate. And you also get a build plate leveling card. You'll actually use this card in the leveling process, and it explains how to do it. We clean this up a little bit, and we'll level this build plate, and I'll show you just how easy this thing is to level. Turn the machine on. The power button is in the back. Just turn it on now. Another quick note. The feet down here do screw out, so if you need to level this, maybe your tabletop's not level, like I've got it sitting on this rubber mat, so the feet in the back are screwed out a little bit. Try to get this as level as I can. Now we're going to start leveling. Start by, let's make sure the build plate's nice and tight on there. We'll go ahead and loosen up 2 screws, and they call this a ball bearing system, so it's pretty easy. You only have 2 screws to mess with. You'll take your included leveling card, just put it up under here in the central position.
Now, guys, remember your leveling card is just a piece of paper, so you could use like a tissue, anything that does need.
We'll go home.
When it drops down, it's going to drop down the plate. You got to make sure that it stops where it just slightly catches that paper, so the paper can move in and out.
As it's going down, you try to make sure that this thing is square either way. When it goes down, there we go. We can still move this a little bit if need be. Now, hold it with one hand and tighten these up a little bit. I tighten them up just a little bit like that. I'm going to flip it around to really put a nice snugness to it. I do each one a little bit at a time until I'm done. Now we're done. It's tight. We're leveled the card. The paper doesn't come out, so we are good. We hit the back button.
Oh, so it's a little different. That's
set
cool.
Z to 0.
Now we're going to set move forward, guys. You can see it has a
build
process
plate.
time of when it's printing, what it's printing, and how it
the
works.
sheet.
I will just jump forward to where it's right about here.
Not on the camera yet.
Here you guys
We'll
go.
get cleaned up, and I'll show you the final product. Here is the final project. Nice 75mm miniature. Look at that detail. It printed great.
So if you guys are looking for a 3D resin printer, maybe the Elegoo is the one for you. Now we're going to be moving to a laser engraver that I believe.
All right, so the first thing I did is I went ahead and installed the laser GRBL software. You can find that on the Ortho website as well itself. Got everything hooked up to my computer. The driver's pre-installed, which is great. Now I'm going to work on getting my first focus run done. So, as always, when you're messing with the laser, please wear some sort of eye protection. I'm using these included glasses. And everything's hooked up. Now I just need to hit the focus button on this software. And that should fire the laser. And now I'm looking for the smallest possible point to narrow this down to. So That's pretty big there. And this is kind of where the art comes in more so than the science of it. So that should be good there. Go ahead and stop that. And for my first file, I went ahead and set it for the whole board, just because I have it, why not?
Now, a couple things to know is when you're using a laser engraver like this, guys, it will throw up smoke off the product. So you do have that with that. So if you might want to use it in a nice ventilated area, depending on the actual piece that you are engraving onto. If you're using wood, of course, it's going to throw up wood smoke. If you're engraving onto plastic, of course, it's going to have plastic smoke. So you do want to make sure that you're in a ventilated area, that you're not going to set off alarms and stuff like that. So just remember that, guys.
All right. And now I just need to get this started, which is...
I apologize, everybody. Don't know where that cough came from. Well, I mean, I know, but hey, let's not go there.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and send the file to the engraver, send to machine.
Now you guys are seeing it actually going, and you'll see the smoke kind of dribble up through the blue effect. And that's where you're going to see some of the smoke. Now, of course, it's a laser engraver, so it's burning or etching into the whatever you're using. Now, you can actually use this on leather. Pretty much any surface that you really want to use it on, it can do, which is kind of cool.
45 minutes. So I'll be back in a few minutes to show you guys the product.
I'm going to jump forward a little and show you guys this. It's still going here, of course. There's the piece right there. Now, it is a little dark in certain areas, and that's because first time run. You're going to get used to it. You're going to be able to adjust the actual how hot or how deep you're burning into it. And that will actually adjust your shadows and the colorations of this. Of course, he's doing like just a little chest scene, but you can adjust that. Now, the cool part is, of course, it's portable like this, or you can actually mount it and make your own mounting station and quick do little pieces or something like that. It's a great piece to add into if you like to do arts and crafts or you like to do stuff like that. This will allow you to do that. It's actually really cool. You guys see, like I said, certain parts of this little video, they're a little darker than the others. That's because it's first time run. You will need to learn to use this, but it actually works fundamentally very, very well, which is kind of cool. Now, we're going to be popping over to a product I actually have. You know what? It's right behind me. This is the Amazon Fire TV. This is the 65-inch Omni Series TV, guys. So this TV is a beautiful little TV, and we'll let the video play. Today with a little showcase of the new product. As you guys can see, we're in front of a big TV. This is the new Amazon Omni 4K TV, guys. This is their Fire TV. Oh, it is the original. This is voice activated, guys. This is the 65-inch version. Just remember, 65 means corner to corner, so you're going to have about 62 inches across. The legs here are rather wide, so just remember that, guys. They are a wide leg. They are about 49 inches in width, so you will need a... we could talk about this instead of letting the video just talk. With this, guys, it's full-on Fire TV. So it has all the Fire TV apps that you expect from Amazon, including every TV service you need, plus this little remote control. The remote control is talkable because it does have that, it does have Alexa built in, which is kind of cool. And now, of course, she's listening behind me. Never mind. Nope. Stop. Alexa, stop. I apologize, guys. I try not to say her too much because I know everybody else's TV's on. So with that, you have the remote that you can talk to. It has an infrared extender, so you can extend the signal strength or add a second remote. On the side, guys, you have some cool pieces on the side. You'll have an Ethernet connection. You have 4 HDMI ports. One of those HDMI ports is an eARC, which means it has a pass-through sound, which can go both ways for home theater, which is kind of cool. You then have the I want to call it like a coax cable for your cable company. You have a USB plug-in, you have the IR emitter, which I just showed you, and then you have a headphone plug. But on top of that, you also have optical cable. The optical cable will allow you to connect up a fiber optic connection for sound if you want that clarity built in. Now, since this is a 4K TV, you do get 4K resolution. Now, the one thing about this is this version is not QLED or style. So if you want the QLED style, they also offer the Fire TV and QLED also. Now, they have multiple versions. They have 65-inch all the way down to, I believe, 43-inch if you need. With that, the cool part is, guys, you can actually connect up their Amazon Luna controller to this, and you can actually play their Luna-based gaming service right off this TV, which is cool. Now, it is built in, so you don't need the remote control. The actual TV has its built-in microphone with that. Now, some other cool parts is you can actually connect up a web camera to this actual TV and web chat with your friends, or whatever you want. And you could also watch Amazon Live Chat like we right now, this live streaming little show. You can watch that live on this TV. It allows that. On the bottom, if you don't want the microphone listening, it does have a switch. You can switch it over and it will shut off with that. Now, inside, you'll be able to adjust all of your sound settings, all of your video settings, and everything else you want. Pretty much access to pretty much any movie service out there. Cool thing is they have what's called the live TV section. There's a whole bunch of cool little things you can download and add in for free live TV with that. Which is also amazing. But I had this version and then I upgraded to the QLED. I've had no problems with either TV that I had whatsoever. Easy to use, very quick, very simple. Just put it up, you're good to go. It's a beautiful TV and actually not a bad price. It's really a good price point for a TV like that. Now we're going to be moving over to the Inosin. Guys, this is a beautiful portable monitor. This is a 1080p version. This is 100% DCI-P3. It is a 1 millisecond style. It is 100,000 to 1 contrast ratio. Now, this is a USB style, computer monitor. What that means is it has USB-C connection. It has a mini HDMI connection. It has another USB-C connection. So with that, one of those USB-C connections is your power connection. The other two are for connecting up to, let's say, USB-C devices or a mini HDMI device to HDMI. Now, it does come with those cables, so you can actually connect it up to a console if you want. Now, with this, it is beautiful. It's portable. It's like weighs a little over a pound. It's so light, it's crazy. It is a 60 hertz, though. That it is a QLED. So this QLED is ultra bright. Now with this version right here, it does come with a carrying case, which the carrying case becomes a stand. Now you guys see here, I'm using it on the actual Xbox. You could use it on anything you want, really. You could connect up your phone to it, mirror your phone to this, and play it with that also. It does have speakers. Now the speakers are not super loud, but the portability is why you're really grabbing this, because you can take it anywhere. You can add it to your PC to add another monitor. You can add it to a laptop to have it work with a laptop as a second monitor. Or if you're on vacation and you don't want to use their TVs, or you only have one TV and you want the kids to use this as a gaming console, connect up their gaming console to this. Maybe they're bringing their Nintendo Switch. It can hook up to that. Maybe they're bringing their Xbox. It can hook up to that. It has all those options. So you do have those options with this. It's beautifully done and actually ultra bright. Great little portable monitor. Now, if you need or have any questions about that one, please ask. I actually love that little portable monitor. Now we're going to be moving over to a rotary tool kit. This is from Apex Forge. Actually, I believe this might be the wrong video.
Today we have a 357-piece rotary tool accessory kit from Apex Forge. And we got a list of all the components back.
You know what? Let's show you guys the page. So with this, guys, it's a full M6 variable rotary tool. It's a keyless chuck style. It does have a flex shaft. So you can actually go in and have handleability to etch into stuff. 172 pieces with this. It is a 6-speed, so you do have the variable 6 speeds. 4 different attachment ends. It does come with the carrying case. It does come in 4 colors also. Now with this, guys, you get the sanding drums, you get the sanding disc, you get the slim sanding, you get 100% sanding disc, aluminum oxide grinding stones. There are your 4 attachments, like the detailer's grip, the one-piece cutting drills, one-piece protective shield, and the flex shaft. You get polishing tools, you get extra brushes, tips, chucks. I believe you get milling, engraving, drilling, cutting, and everything you want. These are really cool things to add, like engrave your names onto, like, let's say your bicycle to make sure it's marked, or add your own serial numbers to stuff. If you want to keep track of it, maybe you guys want to do arts and craft and add in names onto stuff or just start designing. This will allow you to do that. And not only can you engrave, but you can get a cutting disc. You can cut metal with it. You can grind down stuff. You can polish stones with it. It has a wide variety of options with that. So it's a really cool tool right there. Now, we also have the next little product. This is also from Apex Forge. This is their, I believe it's the iRing laser measuring tool, which is kind of cool also.
Yo, I'm going to be talking about the Apex Forge iRing laser measurement tool. This is probably one of the coolest small tools that I have in my collection of ever-growing tools. So just taking a look at the design of this, you can see that it's very simple. It's got a nice matte black texture to it. If we look at the top up here, there's really not a lot going on around the body of it. There's your laser down at the bottom. That is going to be your power button right there, and this is going to recharge over USB-C. Now the way this works is it's going to shoot a laser against a surface and calculate the distance on how long it takes that laser to get back to itself, ultimately giving you a measurement. Now I have tested this extensively. It isn't as accurate as a standard tape measure is, but it is within a fraction of an inch. So I think if you just need quick measurements, this is going to be good for that. Now you might see that you don't really see any numbers or any designation on what's going on. All you have to do is hold down that power button right over here on the side, and when we flip it back over to the side right here, if I turn this around, you're going to see that we have the foot increments and the inch increments. Now all you have to do to get this set up is we'll go ahead and we'll place this box right back here. And so what you want to do is you want to set this up to where the button that you press in order for it to activate is on top. So say if I wanted to know this measurement from here to that box right there, all I'm going to do is press the button one time. You can see that the laser activated, and I'm just going to press it one more time just like that. And when we come back over here, you'll see that we had 1 foot. And if I can kind of get this right back to where we were roughly, and I send out this tape measure to give it an accurate or a more accurate, you can see that we are pretty dang close right there. Now, like I said, this isn't completely accurate all of the time, but if you don't need very descriptive and very detailed or accurate readings, this is going to be something that is going to give you, a rough
just a rough estimate of measurements if you really need. So actually a cool little piece. Maybe you guys need to know how far your fence line is from your house within a rough estimate. That's actually kind of cool. Now we're going to be moving over to the DeWalt 20-volt max scoreless drill.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we are going to be taking a look at the compact drill set from DeWalt. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what it comes with. All right, so right out of the box, you're going to get 2 20-volt batteries as well as your battery charger. You're going to get the drill itself in that classic DeWalt yellow and black, and then you're going to get a little carrying case that can fit everything that I just mentioned for ease of use. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at the drill. Like I had mentioned before, it's got that classic DeWalt black and yellow with the DeWalt logo. And then you see right here all throughout this black is a soft touch material. On the front, you're going to have your stainless steel chuck. You are going to have your mode selector right here. So pretty easy to use, has a nice firm feel to it. You're going to have your speed selector right here on the top. So we'll go ahead and switch it back a little bit. And as you can see here, it looks pretty nice. It feels nice in the hand. It's not too big. Battery is pretty simple. All you have to do is just slap that on right there. If you want to take it off, just push this in. Slides off real easy. So I don't think you're going to have any issues with that. So go ahead and put it on, and as you can see right here, this thing looks pretty nice. It's got a nice solid feel to it. Doesn't feel flimsy or cheap. The trigger pull actually feels really nice. I don't see any issues with the motor, so this thing's definitely really nice, very easy to handle. And then I'll just give you guys a little bit of a 360, because if you're anything like me, I like to see whatever product I'm buying in multiple angles to see if it's something I really want. So here you guys go.
So if you're looking for a cordless Joe for a quick job, maybe the DeWalt might be a version for you. Now we're going to be showing you guys some products I actually like. This is the Holystone HS700E drone. We're going to let that play. I'm going to talk about this, guys. This is a full-on big drone. Now inside this box, you're going to get a hard shell carrying case. You're going to get multiple batteries. You're also going to get this beautiful 4K camera drone. Now with this drone, you actually use an app, and the cool part about the app is the app will allow you to fly this by pinpoint position. What that means is you can use the app to fly it or the remote control. You have gesture controls. You have gesture flight with this. It is a 5 gigahertz transmission with this. But the best part is this is a brushless motor style of drone. What that means is your motors aren't going to heat up and burn up as quick as most other motors. This is an EIS style camera, so it does have the EIS camera built in. Now, it is a 4K camera with a 90-degree adjustable gimbal built on. Now, the camera is actually on a shock-absorbing mount, which is actually really cool. Now, this also does intelligent flight. With the intelligent flight, guys, it can do follow me mode, it can do point of interest, or tap to fly. What that means is follow me mode or point of interest. Point of interest means it will fly in a circle around one point that you have interested in. Now, tap to fly means you can go onto the Google Maps built into the app and tell it where you want it to fly at what speed. That's cool. Now, the one thing I will tell you guys, though, is this does not have object avoidance. So you do need to pay attention with that. It's not going to determine when it's flying by itself that there's a tree, so it may get caught up in the tree. Now, this has one key to share, so in the app, you can actually share it to pretty much anywhere you want. In the app, it will actually show you how to fly. It will teach you how to fly if you want with that app. This does connect to satellites. It has 2 batteries. Each of these batteries will give you about 23 minutes of flight time per charge on the batteries. So that's really cool with that also. Now, this with the 5G transmission, you'll get about 1,640 feet of distance or height, your choice. 1,640 feet away from you, it can fly, which is really, really cool. It's a big distance. Now, that's also going to be determined by the control and your camera. Now, if it goes out of signal range, it's going to do what's called return to home. That means if it loses signal or battery or shows a low battery, it's going to return to home and land where it took off or where your controller is once it hits signal. So just remember that. Now, there's a $15 clippable coupon today on this, which actually is a really good price. This drone is just beautifully done. Some cool things about the app is, guys, the app, like I said, the app will teach you to fly this. Inside the app has a whole schooling part and all that. Now, on the controller, you do have the dual antennas. You also have the phone holder, which I did not realize was on the actual bottom of this one, unlike the other. So you'll see that in there. Now, you will need batteries for the controller itself, so remember that, guys. Now, if you guys see, there's your antennas, there's your phone holder. With that, now that phone holder can actually adjust and tilt also if you need it to do that. I did fit a very large phone. It fit an iPhone 13 with no problems. So you're good there. Travel Diva, good morning, good morning. Can almost not see your name down there. So it's a cool drone, easy to fly, very well done. Now, do I think this is a beginner drone? Maybe not. Do I think a beginner could learn it quick? Yes. Most definitely you could. The best part is, guys, with that app, it will teach you all the controls. It'll help you learn it. And the best part is it does have altitude hold and all of that. It's a big drone. Now I'm going to pull this out and show you guys this right here. Here is the drone itself. It's got some weight. You will need to register this one, just so you guys know, but can fly, no problems. With that, that is your camera gimbal. Very easily done. The propellers does come a couple sets, so if you do ding up on a couple of them, you can replace them out, no problem with that. So that is the 700 4K. Now I'm going to move over and I'm going to grab the HS720G for you guys. Another cool little drone that Nate did for us. I believe Nate has some flight video on this.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the HS720G 4K drone from Holystone. This is their top of the line drone, so we're going to go ahead and dive in and see everything that it comes with first. So as usual with Holystone, as you guys can see here, as I'm kind of cutting this plastic off, it does come with a case. This one does kind of have like a faux leather feel to it and a little handle on it, which is pretty nice.
I like how he calls it.
And then one of the first things
leather.
you're going to notice right here is you're going to get a box inside of a box, and then inside of that box you are going to get the battery. Now they don't send two batteries with this, which is a little bit different from what they normally do, but this is their highest end model. And then you're going to get the charging cable for that battery right here, as well as a little screwdriver for maintenance. Continuing on, you are going to have your extra propellers just in case you crash this thing and mess them up. And then going forward right here, you're going to get a little bit of documentation, such as some warning labels and then the user manual to get you up and going. And then continuing on, right here inside of the case, you're going to notice that you're going to get your handheld controller. Now, this controller is very similar to the ones that they have used in the past. But we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the features that this has here in a little bit later on in the video. And then finally, the last thing we're going to have inside of this case is going to be the drone itself. Now, this is a compact folding drone, just like some of their other drones. This one does feel a little bit sturdier, and it does have a little bit of design changes. Some quick specs about this: it does have a 2-axis gimbal, so that's going to give you nice, smooth video when you're recording, and also has electronic image stabilization. And as you guys can see here on the right, this is how they fold in. You just basically fold them in, and you're even going to have your SD card right here, so you can record directly to an SD card. On the back is going to be a battery slot with a battery light indicator.
I'm not doing bad.
And then taking a look at the right side, just more of the arms, and that's basically it for the overview of the drone itself. Taking a little bit of a closer look at the remote here. As you guys can see here, this does take on some of their form factor that they've used in the past with their other handheld controllers. The antennas are foldable, as well as the grips, and it does have a pop-out phone holder. It really is a nice drone.
Holystone does a good job with their drones.
Getting this set up was really easy. You just want to download the Ophelia Fly app and then walk through the instructions that are on screen. It'll get you ready and paired up. It's super easy to do, but once you have that all paired up, as you guys can see here, we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and find a nice semi-level place to set this down so we can get this flying. And right before we take off, we're going to go ahead and just go over some of the features that are on screen and on the controller. So on the controller side of things, you can see that we have a battery level indicator for the drone itself. For the controller, we have a battery indicator, how many GPS satellites we're connected to. We're going to have the launch button, the lock button, return to home, which will automatically return it to where it took off from in case of an emergency. And then you're going to have basically a speed selector right up there on the top right. If you hold it down, you can see that we're in sport mode, which is high speed. Then we switch to low speed. We're going to go ahead and go back to high speed because we do not want to fly slow. And as you can see, it's just indicated right up there. On the right side, you are able to switch between photo and video mode. So we'll go ahead and look at some of the settings for the video. So there's auto white balance, there's grayscale, there's a whole bunch of different settings for video color. You're going to have 2 different video types, which is going to be 30 frames per second at 4K and 1080p at 60 frames per second. Enough of all of me talking though, let's go ahead and get this thing in the air and see what this thing is capable of. I'm super excited, being that this is their highest end model. So as you guys can see here, we are now looking at the camera live view. We are now recording at 4K 30 frames per second. Again, this is at 4K 30 frames per second. You guys could see on that launch that image stabilization electronically and the gimbal do a really good part in making sure that you get smooth video. Yep, this is honestly immediately a big step up from the drone that I have tested from them in the past. While that one wasn't bad, this one is definitely a lot better. We're going to go ahead and switch over now. We are recording at 1080p at 60 frames per second. And one of the things I noticed about this camera and the sensor that they have built in with the HS720G is the sensor is just a lot better. The colors are more vibrant. Seems to be working better than the previous version of the drone.
Yeah, so this one, they do have others that are out there. Now, this has been around for a little while, but it's still a really good drone. If you look at the price comparison of this drone compared to, let's say, a couple others, it's in a better price range for you. Now, like I said on the last drone I showed, guys, the one thing that these don't have in here is object avoidance. So if it is flying itself like the pinpoint flight or the follow me flight, there is no object avoidance. If it hits a tree, it's going to hit a tree. So just remember that, guys. You do need to still pay attention to how it's flying, when it's flying, if it's flying by itself with that. So, but still a very, very great drone. Does very, very well. No problems with that. I actually enjoyed all of the drones I had from them. I really think their drones are really a great price point. Now we're going to show you guys the Seagull.
What's up, everyone? My name is Demetrius, and today we are going to be talking about this awesome.
I know it's almost pool weather, right?
Robotic pool cleaner.
I've been swimming in snow lately.
Right there. There's some key features on the front of the box right here. Like I said, it's cordless. It runs up to an hour and a half. It has improved charging on it, and it cleans pools up to 850 square feet. It is also portable right here. And you also have the self-parking capabilities, which it parks on the side of the pool. You also want to make sure you open this little envelope that they have right here, because it has this for you. As you can see, it came with complete awesome packing right here. So let's take that off, and there you have it. Let's go ahead and take this out right here. So it comes with spare wheels, which is pretty cool.
But still, it's very well done.
Charger. And I mean,
for the it's a price point thing.
So really awesome that they gave you extra stuff. So let's go ahead and pull this out. The weight I would say is about.
Now you can adjust it down to 1080p at 60 frames per second maybe 20. If you want it, though.
Extremely light, and like I said, you can use your pull hook to hook it up right here and just pull it right out of the pool whenever it's done cleaning. So let's go ahead and jump right in and show you guys a little bit of what it looks like on the inside and how it works. So with this robotic pool cleaner right here, it has actually pretty solid wheels on it. Like whenever you move it around, you can just feel how more durable it is. So you guys how to break this down and tear it apart. So this right here, there's a clamp on the front side. You want to open that because it says open. This is whenever you want to clean this out, whenever you get done using it. And then on the back side also has an opening also. And then it also has like these two clamps right here, which all you want to do is you want to pull it out and you want to lift it up just like that.
And I can get that other drone. I got
you do that right there, you just lift this straight off. So you want to make sure that's off right there.
Maybe I should take it with me.
You lift it up just like this.
Yep.
And definitely, as you can see, it has a lot of space to pick up a lot of debris.
Yeah, it's a little pool cleaner.
It's really easy to pop in.
Pretty much, it's like a Roomba if you want to call it that.
Yeah. Press it down, you hear a click. You do the same on the other side. Like I said, it comes with 2 extra wheels right here. So you have 2 extra wheels that comes with this. So
I definitely agree with that.
So happens if you lose one or one pops out, you always have an extra one to use. And like I said, really easy to put together too.
Look at that carbon fiber
pops in,
handle.
Clamp one side, roll it around, clamp the other side, and then you're ready to go. So let's jump right in, and I'm gonna show you guys how
let's jump right into the pool.
Inside the pool,
even though it's frozen over outside. And sinks to the bottom.
And as you can see, this vacuum is gliding through this pool. And this pool is not flat by any means. It is a kind of like an oval shaped pool. And this vacuum is still working phenomenal inside the pool. Aper made an awesome product, and I do highly recommend this to you guys. And after pulling it out,
now remember, guys, this is meant for all the smaller debris. It's not meant to pull up all 1,200 pounds of leaves that you've left in the bottom of your pool. It's just not going to do that. It's meant for smaller debris that you can't get with the pool cleaner. So just go with it, guys. Be easy with this. It's a product that will work for you as long as you treat it well. You know what? I think I got this lane. Let me grab this. I actually own this. I do have it inside today. All right, cool. So, guys, this is the Loki and Thor jump starter or jump pack and air compressor. That's right. It does air compressing for your tires and jumper cables. So this is kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. Boston Dynamics. So inside here, guys, you'll get all the utensils and kits and pieces that you need, including the jumper cables. So it does come with the jumper cables if you need that, but it also has a whole bunch of other connections, right? You have the charging cable, so you will need a charging cable. That is a USB to USB-C cable. You then have all the other pieces, including the basketball inflator, if you need to inflate basketballs or whatever you really want. Maybe you want to air up a mattress. Maybe you want to, I don't know, another one. So it does do all that, which is kind of cool. But here's the device itself. This is a nice piece, guys. It's a 2500 amp style jump pack. It will do up to 150 PSI with that. Now, if I hit, let's make sure I can hit this. The power button will come on. You see I have it set for 36 pounds per PSI, but you can change it over to bar also. This does have some lighting on it. Also has the indication levels. I can do this upside down. Will allow you to manually set the air pressure you want. You will then come over here and hold, or this one, and it'll come on. I'm not turning this on right now. There's no reason for it to come on in my house this early in the morning. Now, if you really, really want, guys, has lighting. That's right, lighting. There's some lights, flashing lights, strobe lights, off lights, whatever you want. This thing comes in handy a lot. This saves us quite a bit. My daughter's tires like to go low a lot, especially in the cold around here. So it does have a nice little display screen right there. The display screen will actually indicate what your charge level on this device is. Now here's some more cool little pieces. Here's where you connect your jumper cables if you need to do the jumper cables. And over here you'll actually have a USB and a USB-C. So you can charge in and out with both of those. So that means if you need, you can charge a phone with that. Pretty much anything you want. Now, nice large display to give you all that. Of course, I almost hit pump. We're going to power it off just like that. Now, some cool things about this, guys, is the JA302 jump start is a 2500 amp 12 volt car battery booster up to 8.5 liter gas or 6.5 liter diesel with that 150 psi. Now the battery will last about 36 months in this on a charge. You'll get about 50 jump starts off of this. So if you guys need, you get about 50 jump starts. Now if you're using it to air up tires, you're not going to last that long with that. I mean, it'll last a good amount of time. I've done, I think, almost 12 tires off this with the charge. So that's not a big problem. Now, it takes more power to air compress than it does to jump a car. Now, with that, you'll be able, so 195 by 65 R15 tire will take about 6 minutes to inflate. 18-inch tire about 8 minutes. 19-inch tire, 10 minutes, and then you go up, guys. So if you have like a 20-inch tire, 22-inch tire, you're going to be there for a little bit, not too much. The SOS flash and constant light modes is compatible. You can charge pretty much anything. It has an output of 5 volt 3 amp, 9 volt 2 amp, and then it has inputs of 5 volt 3 amp and an input of 9 volt 2 amp. So you can charge your devices, your MacBooks, your laptops, whatever. If it has that type of connection, it can plug in and use it. This thing's beautiful. I've been using this ever since I've gotten it. It comes with a cool carrying case and works well. I do agree with this one, guys. I think everybody should have one of these kept around for all reasons. And we use this all the time. Love it. Jumper cables. Best part is my main car doesn't need it. What? So what do we got next up today? I think it's the Ice Jungle fridge. It is. So this is the nice little under-the-counter fridge from Ice Jungle.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I'm super excited to showcase to you this Ice Jungle Undercounter.
I'm near Boston. I am near Boston and MIT and all that stuff.
Indoor-outdoor fridge. This thing is made very, very well. As you guys can see right here, it is all stainless steel, and on the handles it has this really nice brushed stainless steel look on it, and everything about this thing just feels very, very, very well made. As you guys can see right here, I'm going to go ahead and walk up next to this. This thing is actually a lot bigger than it might have seemed on the videos. You guys can see it's about hip height on me, and it's almost arm's length as wide as it is. And honestly, this thing just fits so many drinks. But let's go ahead and take a closer look at some of the things that this thing has to offer. Now, one of the unfortunate things is while I was moving this, I did dent this corner right here, so definitely have help when you're moving this. This thing is not light by any means at all, so definitely just get some help when you're moving it. So taking a look at the bottom tray right here, you guys could see I was able to fit in all of these water bottles and still had tons of room to continue putting more and more drinks in there or whatever else. We'll go ahead and take a look at the top shelf right here, and you guys can see that I have some Gatorades and some Cokes in here. And the cool thing about with the 12-ounce cans is you're able to stack these if need be. And I have the Gatorades in here, and I still had a ton of more room to put more drinks or whatever I needed in there. So we can go ahead and continue on and showcase to you guys some of the other awesome features that they have, such as this little divider. And what's really nice about these is they do send 2 of them for both individual trays, and this just basically allows you to separate drinks out however you see fit. So it's really nice that they added that. It's not necessarily something that I would think that you need, but now that I've had it in there for a while, it is very handy just being able to separate drinks. And these separators,
now, the separators are actually really cool and easily used. You get one for each drawer, so you have that. Now, some cool things is it does have built-in lighting. You can actually adjust that lighting to where you like it and how you want it. You can also set it to where it comes on when the door is opened if you want. Then you have the adjustment of the actual temperature. Now, this temperature adjustment is actually very phenomenal because of what it can do and where it can adjust to. Now, the lowest it can go is 32 degrees, guys. So it can go down to 32 degrees, which is pretty much freezing. So if you want to keep ice cream in there, you can keep ice cream in there. Now, it's at freezing, so you should be good for a while. Then you can adjust it all the way up to 72. If you need room temperature stuff. Some people like room temperature water, but they don't like super hot water. So you can adjust it anywhere in between. Now, this is a really cool item. I actually think this would be good on the back patio underneath the barbecue to help keep all your drinks and maybe your potato salads cool while you're throwing a family gathering or having friends over. You can do that. Or maybe in a man cave to keep your drinks and your beverages or in like a garage. Wherever you really need it, it can be used. Very cool little piece. I actually like this. Now, it is a 5.3 cubic foot style, and it's also an injury star. So if you guys need, the Ice Jungle might be the one for you. Now we're going to be moving over, and I believe this is the Rover dash camera. This is a 4K dash camera, guys. I'm going to let this play.
All right, let's see what we have
with this. Now we're going to talk about this. So this is the Rover 4K dash camera with built-in Wi-Fi GPS. So it does keep track of where you're at and the speed you're going. With this, guys, it does have dash camera recording. It does do 150-degree angle, wide angle view. UHD 2160p 2.4-inch screen. It does have night vision, and it also has what's called G detection. The G detection can actually determine if you've been shaken or shocked and will automatically start recording. So that G sensor is really, really cool. Now, it does have distortion correction built in. It does have the loop cycle, so it will loop through. Time-lapse video, 1-second clips, true WDR, and all the other cool stuff. It has motion detection if you need that also. Supports it, I believe, a micro SD card up to 512 gigabytes. Now, in this, guys, you get all of the pieces that you could really want with this at hand. So it does have a lot of pieces to help connect it up. It even comes with a dual USB charger. It comes with a 360-degree 3M sticky mount for your window. It does come with a suction cup style also, so If you want to just swap over and not use the GPS, you can do that also. Now, it does have a 12-foot USB card charging cable. It also has a 2.5-foot data cable. Comes with a wire trim tool to hide your wires and all of the other cool stuff with that. Comes with 5 cable clips to hide those as well. Hey, Rising Sun, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? And all of that cool jazz. Now, it also comes with invisible electrostatic film. The electrostatic film is actually cool. So remember me saying that it has 3M adhesion sticky? Well, if you put that electrostatic stick to your window, you then can connect the 3M to that and you can still pull it off your window without having to worry about it permanently being mounted. That's cool. I love that. Now remember, guys, the memory card is not included, so you will need a Class 10 memory card. I would suggest getting like 128 gig or so you can keep track of a lot of clips because it is constantly recording. It will record over if you want, but once that G sensor is hit or notices, it'll automatically start keeping it recording and will automatically freeze it into the card or on your phone. Waking up. I've been up too long. I should not be up. Let's be honest. Should be awake. I should not be awake. With this, guys, you do have an app. The app will allow you to pretty much connect in, watch the videos from your phone. I'll let you adjust stuff and all of that. Now, it does have the built-in GPS in this, guys. So the built-in GPS keeps track of everything that you really need to keep track of if you were in this. Let's say you were in a motor vehicle accident and they want to determine that you weren't at fault. You show them the video. It'll actually determine that you weren't speeding and all of that other cool stuff, and will show everything. I'll even show where it happened. Maybe you got something on video that the police needed. It will do that also. A simple little kit, guys. Nice little camera. Works very, very well if you guys are needing one for that. Now, I believe we got some Hoto precision screwdrivers. We do.
Hey guys, Nikita with DragonBlogger here to show you something really cool. This is the Hoto 24-in-1 precision screwdriver, and I absolutely love this thing. Now, first off, what you'll notice is that it's really sleek. It's got a really nice, I think this is a dodecahedron. I'm not quite sure how many.
It's really weird to have my wife home during the day and my kid.
Very nice. I love the fact that it does have a regular shaped size. And so it makes it really good for the grip. And what's also cool is that all of the bits for it are stored here at the top. And it's magnetic, so you just simply put that in and then you're good to go because it's magnetically connected. Now, what's also cool about that is because it is magnetically connected, but it's on a swivel, when you're screwing stuff in, you can hold the top and you're able to just spin the base and get it in, however you see fit. And I think that's what's really cool. Now, as you can see here, all 24 pieces.
Double-sided bits.
You simply just pick the one that you need at the moment, and they also clamp on via magnetic connection. And as well as when you put the head in, it's also a magnetic connection. So as you can see, this thing is really cool.
It is a bed shirt blankie
screwdriver set to
That's
have.
right.
I absolutely love
you
this
heard
thing
that
because
correctly.
Everything is in one. Typically, precision screwdriver sets have the actual screwdriver base, and you have like a case that comes with it. And you got to carry it around, but this, you just have everything all in the screwdriver itself. So if you're looking for a really fantastic precision screwdriver set to have, this is definitely going to be one you want.
Now, of course, guys, this is good for tearing apart PC parts, server racks, or pretty much anything you need. Just a little mini screwdriver with all those extra bits. But if you've ever done and tore apart a server rack, a laptop, or something, after a while hands start cramping up from too many screws. So this next version can actually help you out with that. This is their electric screwdriver kit.
Hey guys, Nikita with DragonBloggers here to show you this really amazing Hoto all-in-one designed electric screwdriver. This thing is fantastic. I love how it has the nice little telescoping grabber at the top. It makes it easy if you transport it. It comes with a USB-C cable with which is what you use to charge it. What's also really cool is that the case itself can lock. So right now it's locked. So no matter how hard I try to pull this, it won't come off. I simply just turn it to the unlock phase and then it slides right off. Now it comes with the actual electric screwdriver itself. It has a little cap up here that blocks the top where you can put the head in. You just simply, it grips pretty well, but you simply just pull it off. And then of course right here, as you can see at the top, it's on the off, and then it has different torque settings that you can use it on. And when you use it, you know, you can go counterclockwise or clockwise, just depending on whether you want to screw something in or take something out. And it also comes with this really nice ring light so that you can see whatever you're screwing. Here at the bottom is where you charge it.
Now, just like the other one, you get multiple heads. They are all magnetic and easily put in. If you guys need a screwdriver set, maybe one of these Hotos is the one for you. Now, with that being said, maybe you need to clean your keyboard out like me. This next device might actually help you with that. This is the very cool compressed air system.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBloggers Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Air 1Eng portable air duster. So if you guys work from home, you guys might notice that your keyboard gets dirty a lot.
I've always had dark
area around it might seem to get some crumbs
on all my browsers.
Desk, just gets debris and dirt all throughout your desk, and really just wherever
but I
there's
agree.
a lot of
that
dust.
all
you guys
white
might notice that you are buying a ton of cans of air duster left and right, and it never seems like they have enough strength or they last long enough to really get stuff done. That's where this is going to come into play.
On there looking
so
at products,
a fully rechargeable and fully portable air duster with a ton of power. Like I said, fully portable. You do not have to have this plugged in order for anything else to work. So that is going to be awesome. The fact that you're able to do that just makes this so much better than air dusters or air cans immediately. So just taking a look at everything that comes with it real quick, you guys are going to get the main gun itself right here, which is pretty lightweight. I kind of like the construction on it. You guys can see it's a very simple design. You have your little power button right here, and what that power button is going to do is if you hold it down, it will activate with just holding it down. If you double tap it, then it's going to activate it to where you do not have to hold this. It's going to come with a couple different attachment heads. So one of them right here is just going to be the standard nozzle right here, which will kind of trickle the airflow into a higher, more precise air pattern, I guess you could say. And then you're also going to get this bristle head attachment. So for this video, we're just going to be testing this out, and all you have to do to get this installed is simply just push this in just like that, and then you are good to go. You're also going to have instruction manuals. You are going to have your USB-C charging cable, so very nice that they're using USB-C. And then you're also going to have some covers right here as well. That's going to kind of just change everything about this. So it's really cool that you have all of these different little attachments that you can just swap on whenever you need to use them. So we're going to go ahead and test this out. You guys can see I do have some dust right up here in the top right corner. You can see that I have some up here. So I'm going to turn the gain down on my microphone just so it doesn't deafen you guys whenever I turn this on. We want to hear how loud it really is. So here we go.
Need more power. Not enough air. If it doesn't sound like a jet, it's not cool.
And just to kind of test out how much strength there is, I'm going to go ahead and hold this up, and you guys are going to see just how much power comes from the A1Eng portable air duster.
If you guys need a little portable air duster, maybe this is the one for you. Cool little piece if you guys need. Or you can go the route like me and have the big electric plug-in one that blows your fans apart. Yeah, really. Next up is Disease. Yeah, that's right. Disease Siren.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger here, and today I am going to be showcasing to you guys the Disease Smart Security D3 wire-free HD security system. You guys can see right here that on the box it does boast that it has a ton of different features such as full 1080p resolution, auto pan tilt, an activity zone, multi-user sharing, and color night vision, as well as PIR motion detection. Now the box was a little bit damaged. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue. I don't really see it being one, but overall the branding on this looks very nice. I really like the orange and white color scheme. Let's just go ahead and get this open, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at everything that it comes with. So to get this open, simply just open the tape right here, and then we're going to put this little knife up just to make sure that we do not cut ourselves. So we'll go ahead and pull this little bad boy back, and then opening it up, as you guys can see right here, you have this nice memory foam, or not memory foam, but just foam in general padding right there. I'll go ahead and toss that on the floor and let it sit there for a couple of weeks. You are going to get this little bracket alignment tape right here. This is just going to make it a lot easier in order to get this installed wherever it is that you're going to install it. And then you're going to have a pretty in-depth user manual, as you guys can see right here. It also comes in multiple languages, so you're not going to run into any issues whenever you are reading this. So continuing on, you guys are going to notice that right here, you are going to have part of the bracket itself. It is this nice eggshell white pattern, and this is a very thick plastic, so this is definitely going to hold up well over the long run or in outdoor conditions. And then continuing on inside of the box, the next portion that we are going to get right here is going to be a charging cable, as well as some other things that we just lost along the way, such as this thread adapter right there. And then finally, you're going to have the camera itself inside of the box, as well as some mounting hardware. So very nice that they included mounting hardware. I just think that's a really nice thing that they did, that they didn't necessarily have to, but they did. And like I said, we do have the camera next. So let's just go ahead and open up the camera and take a look at how it looks. I really do like the packaging on this. It's very simple. There's no guesswork to it. You don't have to try to pry off any unnecessarily hard plastic that makes you question everything, and if you're even strong or even a man, or you guys know what I mean, right? So you guys can see right there, you have your sensor and then your light right there. So what we're going to do is just do one of those satisfying peels.
That was unsatisfying.
Very, very nice. Go ahead and toss that to the side, let it sit there a couple weeks. And then the sensor camera right there.
I agree.
So you guys can see that this is an auto pan tilt. You have these super long antennas on the side, as well as a 1/4-inch thread adapter on the bottom. So if you do want to set this up on a tripod, if you're going to be using it temporarily, you can definitely do that. And so like I said, this is tilting right here, but it also pans at the same time as well. So it's really awesome that you're able to automatically track subjects with this camera. I think this camera is definitely going to be very nice. On the back portion right here, you guys can see that you are going to have this micro USB charging port, which is very nice. And honestly, just the overall design of this does look really nice. So if you guys have been looking for a new way to secure your home, the disease security system camera right here might just...
Now remember guys, this is rechargeable, so it will last anywhere from 3 to 6 months off a charge, which is actually quite cool. With that, it does do 4 times digital zoom. It is IP66 weatherproof, so you can take it outside, guys. So don't worry about that. With that, if you guys need a little security system like that, maybe that's the version for you. Next up is this cool Govee RGB light kit. I actually have them on the TV behind me. They are lit up right now, but we're going to show you guys the video and show you the pieces for this.
James here, and today we're taking a look at a product from Govee. This is the RGBIC TV light bars. Now, these are 15-inch light bars, guys. Now, the cool thing is these are Wi-Fi connectability or Bluetooth connectability. Now, I'll show you guys that. It does.
Let's just show you guys where it's in actual connection and working. I do have double mounts and all that other cool stuff. It does work with the app. The app is really where it's at. Now watch this, guys. You can actually place single-sided or double-sided lights. You can set it up and adjust it. You can have it in front of the TV, under the TV, behind the TV. Now, it does come with dual mounts. So you have the desktop style that I'm using here, or you have 3-minute adhesive style that will stick to the back of your TV if you want it on the back of the TV. When it goes onto those back pieces, they actually allows you to swivel those lights in almost, I believe it's like 90 degrees of angle view to adjust to the direction you want. With this, guys, you have, I think, almost like 54 scenes, preset coloration scenes and stuff like that. Now, the cool part is it will work with what's called movie mode, where it will set itself up, or it'll work with music mode. Music mode reacts to your voice or the product that is playing. Maybe it's music, maybe it's a TV. It will react with that. Then you have what's called single color mode, where you can adjust the colorations to the way you like. I actually have that set up back here behind us. Let's swap views real quick. If you guys see under there, you'll see it's actually 4 colors. I do have it. I believe it's red, blue, and pink. To kind of make a purplish hue. just to adjust with the back of the TV. Now, if I pop in here, guys, just like this, let's grab the app. Pull up the Govee app. We will adjust down the other lights. And you guys will see just the bars down there. So that is just the bars right there. If I really wanted, I could pop over to scenes, and you guys will see it starts reacting and moving and all of the other cool stuff. I can do fire mode if I wanted fire effects. I can do auroras and all of the other cool stuff. Now, music mode. Here's music mode right here. If I go into party effect, it's going to start reacting a lot quicker, a lot better, and a lot faster. If I go into dynamic, of course, it's a different range of colorations and effects with my voice. Calm is just that. It's calm. I kind of use it here. Now, if I really want, I can adjust that brightness up 100%. That's right. I had that brightness down on 3% originally, so it's not overly bright while it's playing with the other one. So we leave it down there on purpose because I don't want it to be too effecty or too bright while we're streaming back here and all that other cool stuff. Guys, Govee, I'm going to tell you right now, Govee makes beautiful, beautiful lighting. If you guys need, check them out. You might enjoy them. Now, I believe we have another light set. I'm not actually sure about the U Stellar. I did not do this one, so I have not actually even seen this video. That's a Nikeda.
Hey guys, Nikeda with DragonBlogger here to show you the U Stellar 32.8 foot outdoor LED strips. They're waterproof, weatherproof, and they are absolutely amazing. This is everything that comes with it, and so I haven't set it up yet, but I'm going to set it up outside as decorations. You know, these are great for any kind of decoration that you want. Halloween's coming up, so I'm going to be using these for Halloween, but as you can see, you have the actual strip itself, some really nice cable ties that are made of nylon. You also have the option to screw down these clamps to the actual flat LED strip. Then, of course, you've got the little power cord that you can use to plug in to power the lights, and then it wouldn't be anything if you didn't have a remote to change all the settings that you wanted to. And it also comes with a battery for the remote. Now, one thing that you must know is that it also comes with an app to use, and so it just adds to the overall amazingness of the product. So I'm gonna get these set up and then show you guys what it looks like. So after grabbing my drill and using the screw-in brackets, I've got everything set up now, and as you can see, I've got the line set up now. I did
not straight, Nikeda. I'm gonna make fun of you later over that.
To basically finish the
Nikeda, where you at? That is not a straight line, buddy.
This side, but for now, I have it set up. I'm just waiting until it's nighttime. I'm gonna go grab the plug, and I've got my little outlet here that I can plug it into, and then we'll basically see how it looks. So it's nighttime now, and I have my remote here, and basically you can use the remote or the app to control the lights.
Yeah, should we talk about how he has the remote upside down?
To record this, but I have the strip lined up, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn it
Nikeda, I missed the little guy.
And you can see
red lights, we're partying now.
I even have my porch lights still on, but these things flash pretty brightly, and you can change the mode.
You can also dim them if you want.
Whether you want it to, you know, strobe a certain color, you can make the speed higher or slower. You can change the brightness level. I can bring it down, or I can bring it all the way up if I want to. And you just have so many different customizing options between the actual remote and the app itself. So if you're looking for a set of really awesome lights to have, these are definitely ones that you're going to want to check out.
So if you need a little light set, maybe the U-Stellars are the one for you. Now we're going to be moving over to a little mini chainsaw. That's right, mini chainsaw. I'm not going to play this video, guys. This is a cool one. This is the IMU Live. This is a 6-inch electric chainsaw. Now there's a rechargeable battery with this. It does come with the chainsaw blade and some chain oil. Now make sure to use the chain oil because the oil system will keep your blade in sharp as it can be. You will need to sharpen it every so often though. It does come with 2 batteries. These are 21 volt 2 AH style batteries. Now, guys, this is good for like 6 or so inch trims or limbs or branches. It is a cool little piece. Now, it is a pure copper motor. It is a brushless style motor. It should have about 300% lifespan with this, guys, so you should be pretty good with that. Now, lubricant oil is really, really important. I'm going to highly recommend that, guys. Now, this cool thing is it does have an actual chain guard that Nate did not put in, but there is a chain guard, guys. Hey, Walrick, how you doing, buddy? So if you guys are looking for this, this might be the one for you. Now it does come with the sharpening tools and all of the other stuff to keep your blades in there. Your chainsaw tips are really important. If you really want, go to Carbide. Good place called Rapco if you need those guys. Rapco makes some very phenomenal chainsaw blades. Next up, guys, this is the M3 Time Kettle. This is not my video. What? Not my video.
Yo, what's going on, friends? Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about these Time Kettle M3 translator earbuds. So what these are going to be designed for and useful for is if you guys travel often or if you guys live in an area where it's kind of a melting pot of different cultures and languages, this is going to bridge that language barrier, because what these are able to do is actually interpret what other people are saying in real time and translate it to whatever language it is that you speak. Now, obviously, it's not going to be every language on earth, but pretty much all of the very popular ones: Chinese, Spanish, Russian, English, French, German, and the list goes on. You're going to be covered with the M3 translator earbuds.
This does 40 languages, guys, and 93
so if you guys
accents.
are just kind of using these to just kind of hear what people are saying when you're out and about traveling, or just day to day on your regular commute or whatever, that's what these are going to be good for, because they look kind of just like AirPods in a way. So let's go ahead and get these open and I'll show you guys everything that comes with them. So on the inside of the box, you are going to get a few different things. Right here, you're going to get your USB-C charging cable. It's nice that they're using that newer technology. You're also going to get some replacement ear pads, the ones that are going to fit on the end of it in case you guys are wanting to actually fit these to your ears. You're going to get an instruction manual right here, as well as some warranty information. And then right here, you're going to get a little welcome pad. You're going to get some coins, which is going to be used in the app. And then you are going to have the earphones themselves right here. Now, right off of the rip, one of my favorite things about these is the fact that you have a magnetic charging case. Now, getting this set up is very simple. All you really have to do is just download the Time Kettle app on your phone. That is going to allow you to translate and choose which languages you want to use. Now, these are very comfortable. They sound great. You can obviously listen to music with them too, because they are Bluetooth earphones. So like I was saying at the beginning of the video, if you guys need a way to kind of bridge that language barrier regardless of whatever scenario you're in, these are the M3. I highly recommend them.
Now, guys, you do get 7.5 hours on a single charge. You'll get about 25 hours with the case extra battery life. 93 dialects, guys, 40 languages. It's a beautiful piece. They do work very, very well. I actually had a set and I liked them a lot. Next up is the King Camp camping chair. We're going to show you guys right here.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this absolutely awesome director's chair by King Camp. This thing has a ton of features, so let's just go ahead and jump in and take a look at everything that this has to offer. So you guys can see right here that this has a huge seating area, so this is going to accommodate people of all sizes. You guys can see that on both sides right here, you have cushions around the area where your thighs will sit. On the right side here, you have this flip down cup holder and little table mount right here. And to put this back up, all you have to simply do is just push it up like that. And when you want it back down, it just falls down. It's very sturdy, so it's definitely gonna be able to hold some weight to it. On the back right here, you can see it's got this really nice red and black color scheme. And this is kind of padded too. So when you're leaning back on it, it's not going to be uncomfortable or kind of dig into your back. So it's really nice that they included that little padding in there. And then on the right side over here, or better yet, the left side, when you're sitting on it, you're going to have all of these pouches. You can see right here that we have this nice little pouch right there that might be able to fit your phone, a second pouch of the same size, and then you're also going to have an instruction manual, but it's just a chair, so we don't really need that. You're going to have this little zip pouch right here. This might be nice to hold like some extra snacks or your phone if you want it hidden, and this thing can be removed if you want it to. You guys can also see that on the arms of both of these, you're going to have these arm pads. That's going to be really nice when you're sitting in it. So we'll go ahead and sit down on this and just kind of take a look at how comfortable it is. Don't mind me, I'm just flipping the camera around so I can see what I'm doing. Honestly, this thing is very, very comfortable. And I like the fact that the back...
So if you guys need a camp chair, maybe the King Camp is the one for you. Now we're going to be moving over to the East Oak Fire Pit. While this is playing, I got to look out my window.
Today we're going to be taking a look at this East Oak Outdoor Smokeless Patio Fire Pit. Now, I have tested fire pits in the past, and honestly, all of them have always just kind of felt cheap quality, but not with this East Oak. This thing is a beast. I'm going to show you guys how exactly this works. So you guys can see that you have this really nice charcoal design with the East Oak branding. Whenever you pick this up, you will get a fire hook right here that's going to double in 2 ways, which I'll show you guys here in a little bit. You're going to have a removable tray lid right here in order to safely store all of your firewood in it. Now just know if you guys go out and buy like regular chopped firewood, some of them might be too long for this or too wide, so just make sure that if you can get smaller firewood, definitely do that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place this back up on top. This is an all metal construction, and this is going to use a 2 burning layer in order to give you more heat, a brighter glow, and also has a higher oxygen intake because of the way that this is set up. So if we go ahead and look over on the inside, you guys can see that right down in there, that is your burn plate. So whenever you're done burning, you can actually take this off. You can use the hook, pull that out, and then you're good to go. Right, guys? Now the way that this is designed with the airflow, you are going to get minimal smoke, so it's going to be really nice to stay warm and at the same time not have smoke blowing around. So I'm going to go ahead and get this fire lit outside. We're not going to do a big one, and I'll be back to show you guys what it looks like. All right, guys, so we are outside, and you can see that this fire is burning red hot. This is going to be great for those of you guys that want to entertain friends in the winter. You guys like to stay warm. You guys like to stay outdoors. You guys can do s'mores. There's so many things that you can do. And the craziest thing is I'm only actually burning 1 piece of wood. I did use some lighter fluid, but this East Oak patio heater is just incredible. So definitely check it out. I'm Nate with Dragon.
If you're looking at that, maybe that's the version for you. Now, they do make other styles and other versions if you guys need for fire tables and fire heating. Next up, guys, this is the Beyond Home Queen Air Mattress. Now, this has got a built-in pump, which is quite cool. You're probably wondering why I have this box in my hand like I do. Well, this is the Beyond Home Orderless Air Mattress. Now, inside this, guys, is a queen-size mattress with a built-in pump, which is kind of cool since it's an air mattress. Now, it does support up to 720 pounds. Now, just so you guys know, this does weigh 12 pounds. That's why I'm kind of fighting this and trying to figure out how I'm going to do this for you guys. We're going to pop this open. I'm going to cut this box open while we're doing this and talking. Now, inside here, guys, you have a multi-style. When opening that box, do not cut through the mattress style. It is a leak-proof since it does have thick materials. Now, with that being said, this is good for your homes. If you have guests, guys, this is pretty much good for pretty much anything. You could take this camping. Don't worry about that. This is the 18-inch version. There's a 15-inch version and a 22-inch version. Now, it does support up to 720 pounds of weight on this. It is considered leak-proof. Does have a $15 clippable coupon, which is quite cool. Now, this thing will air up in a very, very quick time, which is awesome. Now, it does have a polyester top and a TPU middle grade. Will inflate and deflate within 3 minutes of each other. So, 3 minutes to inflate, 3 minutes to deflate. If you need, it can manually deflate also if you lose power, so it does do that. Now, it does have buttons on the side to actually do that. It does have a non-slip profile, which is kind of cool. It does have a cubby for the power cord. It does come with this very large carrying case. So if you're not very good at rolling them back up, it'll still fit. I was happy about that. Very, very happy about that part. So, cool little piece. Now, we're going to let this keep going and show you guys this in actual action. We're going to switch camera views and everything. There we go. You guys are going to watch this fool go to work. He's going to pull this out. He's going to start unfolding it. That's right. He's going to do stuff. Not sure he was credited enough for this video. Guys, simple little product, honestly. Very easily done. Inflates very quick. Nice and large. I like this piece. I liked it so much, I'm keeping it. That's right. I am keeping this air mattress. I'm not kidding. I'm actually keeping this. I'm going to turn my 2 queen-size air mattresses into a large bed, and I'm going to go camping. So there you guys go. You see me flipping and flopping it around and all the other cool jazz. Let's come over here and let's actually plug this in.
Then we're going to see how long it takes to deflate. Guys, I'll be right back. Okay, now that I have an extension cord unplugged in, we'll plug it in, and now we're going to press start to inflate. Just like that.
Now it trips on. And
it's on and it's going. As you guys see, it actually took less than 3 minutes. That was approximately 2 minutes or less, guys. That inflated very fast, very quick. You just hit that button and it is fully inflated. Now, of course, we do need to do a little testing on top. I'm going to make sure. And it is, of course, totally perfectly fine and inflated, of course. Now, you guys, you could unplug this if you want, just like that. Unplug it, leave it unplugged, and you're good to go, which is cool. The best part is, guys, this is very mobile. Now, you guys hear, of course, it's clicking over and stopping what it needs to do. Now, I'm going to get on top of this. We're going to test this out, see what it feels like. Now, it says it can hold 700 pounds. Of course, I'm not that big, so I'm also not that worried. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, this thing is holding me, and it's not even.
If you need a nice large air mattress, guys, Beyond Home is a good one. And it really has no smell to it like some of them do. This one is actually really cool. Next up here, guys, this is the Navier Queen Size Hybrid Memory Foam Mattress. Now, this has multiple layers. The bottom layer, guys, of course, has springs that are individually wrapped to keep that sound down. Now, you do have memory foam layers. You have fire retardant layers. You have the high pile carpet style fabric wrapped around with this, guys. But this is a good mattress. Now, this is what I call a mattress in a box. It comes in a box. Now, we're showing you guys the full version. I own the Queen version. Queen's just a little bit more. They have a 10-inch and a 12-inch version also. When you get it home, it'll be in a box. It's going to weigh a little bit. You're going to need to manhandle it to wherever you're putting it. Once you do that, it'll need to sit out for 24 to 48 hours to actually inflate all the way back up to where it should be before it was really compressed and put in a box. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm very, very, very impressed with this mattress. Super comfy, very, very easy to do, and it gets shipped straight to your door. You don't have to go to the store and pick it up. You don't have to go in the store and all that other stuff. It's a good piece, guys. I highly recommend this one very, very much. This is a good piece. Memory foam works very, very well with this one. My kid loves this mattress. Recommend. Can't recommend this one enough. Next up is the Yosuda. Yosuda, guys. This is a stair.
What is up, everyone? Jeff here, and today I'm going to be unboxing, assembling, and using this Yosuda elliptical climber. Let's see what's in the box. And here we have the contents of the box. I was honestly expecting a lot more pieces than this. And everything was very well packaged. I will say it did take me about 15 to 30 minutes to unpackage everything and get it in this state, but once you get it out of the box, there's not that much. Let's put it all together now. I also just wanted to include this real quick. Assembly was super easy, and every single step had its pieces laid out in the assembly instructions, which I thought was super cool. I do recommend 2 people for installation. It just makes it a little bit easier. And while this does come with everything you need to install it, if you have your own set of tools, that can also just help make things a little bit more ergonomically friendly as well. Total install time for me was about 45 minutes to an hour. Now, let's see what it looks like. Now, this is pretty cool. Everything is fully assembled, and there is an awesome digital readout on here that can tell you.
Now, you do have a digital readout, which will tell you your calories earned and burned, and it'll also tell you the miles walked or climbed with this. Now, it does have a magnetic adjustment to give you resistance. So if you need more resistance with it, you can adjust it and you can go just like that. A simple little piece, does have wheels, so you can actually move it around the house if you need. Now, we're going to be moving over to the Nice Day rowing machine. Now, this is a magnetic folding.
Hey everyone, Nikita with DragonBlogger here to show you the Nice Day rowing machine for home use. This is a hyperquiet magnetic rower with 16 resistance levels. This is all the pieces and stuff that it comes with. You have all the tools necessary to assemble it, and it actually really did not take that long to assemble. I want to say it took me about 25-30 minutes by myself, and as you can see, all the parts are super high quality, super easy to use, and super easy to set up. Now, once I got it set up, this thing looked absolutely amazing. I love how comfortable the seat is, and I absolutely love how big big the area for your feet are. Now you're going to see, I love my Crocs and I like to work out in my Crocs too. So the fact that I'm able to use this rowing machine while wearing my Crocs makes me absolutely ecstatic. I mean, it is fantastic. This thing is so easy to use. Now, I didn't have anyone to help me record. I didn't have my tripod on me. So you're going to see me kind of pulling and struggling here with one hand. But I mean, this thing really is smooth. It's really fantastic. The knob to increase the resistance is really easy to use. And it offers all sorts of analytics from the screen up here, from your distance to your calories, to the time, whatever you may want to check out. And when you're done with it and ready to put it up, all you have to do is pull out the pin, unscrew it, lift it up, put the pin back in, and then rescrew it, and you are good for travel. My mom is here showing how easy it is to just unscrew this thing and get it set up and ready to go. All she has to do is take this part out and lift it up, and then once you do that, as I said before, you just reinsert the pin and then screw it in, and you're good for storage. It's really easy to put up wherever you want it, you know, and when you're not using it, and it doesn't take up.
So if you need a cool little magnetic rowing machine, Nice Day's got you covered. About $369, guys. Cool little piece. Now we're going to show you guys the Nice Day under the desk elliptical exerciser, pedal exerciser. I believe this is an Astro video.
Hey everyone, it's Astrodia, and this is the Nice Day under desk bike pedal exerciser. It's super simple to put together, and on top of that, its compact size makes it easy to fit under a desk or easily put in front of you when you're sitting on the couch or a seat. What's really unique is it does have a smart display that is multifunctional and removable. It allows you to track the time, speed, distance, odometer, and calories.
Try not to sneeze,
as
guys.
well as you can link it to your phone and download apps like Keto Map and Zwift. What's really cool about these apps is it allows you to track your health indicators in real time and discover your fitness trends and changes, as well as make changes to your own training plan. And with 8 adjustable resistant options, it allows you to adjust it to your workout goals and needs. Its magnetic control technology makes it a smoother, quieter, and better experience. Having a 360-degree anti-slip technology design, it stays firmly in place. Overall, I love that it has an LCD monitor that is easy to read. It produces less than 15 decibels of sound with its adjustable...
Now, the one thing I'm going to point out, guys, is it's a regular bicycle style pedal. I would have loved a full foot style, but as you can see, she's going to town on that thing with no problems. So if you guys are looking, the Nice Day under the desk elliptical or pedal exerciser might be the one for you. Now we're going to pop over. We're going to show you guys this next little piece right here. This is the Comfier neck and back massager.
This is the Comfier Shiatsu neck and back massager. It combines shiatsu, finger pressure.
So with this, guys, you have multiple modes, multiple intensities, and just adjustability. Now we're going to skip forward while playing. It does come with this cool little remote control. That's right, a remote control. Because you need to know where you're hitting, what you're doing, and all of that other cool stuff. It is multiple coloration patterns if you guys need. It does 2D, 3D, kneading, full massaging, and compressions with this, which is actually quite cool. Now you can do your neck, shoulders, back, waist, and thighs with one device. Now, 2D and 3D with the multiple nodular balls that massage around and stuff. It does have a detachable flap that can be detached and washed with that, and a removable washcloth for your neck also, which is actually really cool. Now the best part is this can be pretty much used anywhere, on the couch, on the chairs, pretty much anywhere you want. Good morning, Samantha. Good morning. So cool little piece, guys. We're going to move forward a little more, and I believe she's sitting here using it. We'll let the video play itself.
Intensity, or have the padding there to decrease the intensity of the massage. I absolutely love this massage chair. It provides great release in my back, as well as it's easy to use. The remote that fits on the side pocket makes it convenient when I need to adjust the settings or restart my massage. And the style of the seat itself can be used in most chairs. I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching.
So if you guys are looking for one, maybe that is the one for you. Now I'm going to be moving over to the Fit King leg massager. Now, of course, this is, I believe, an 8 video.
Yo, what's up, my friends? Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about these Fit King leg massagers. So these are going to be air compression leg massagers that also have heat. These do have to be plugged in, but controlling these is very simple. So just the overall design of these is very straightforward and very simple. All you have to do is unzip it. You're going to put it over your leg, just like I have here, and zip it back up. It even has a little knee pad in here too, so whenever this is inflating, it's not pushing down on your kneecap too hard. So this is the controller that is going to come with it. This is very straightforward and very simple. All you have to do is plug in these cables into the controller, and then the controller needs to be plugged into power. And you can see that right there. You have your mode selector, intensity, your power button, as well as your heat. So to get this activated, we're going to go ahead and press that power button, and then you are going to notice that right there you have all of the different controls in a little nice display that shows you everything that's going on in the system currently. I just turned it on. I'm not going to mess with the settings, and immediately, just as soon as it went on, what it's doing now is it's kind of doing a compression fit around my legs right now. There's different modes where you could have it do it just around your calves, or you could have it just around your feet, or vice versa. So this is going to be something that I think is really good for people that have been on their feet all day. You know, maybe you work a trade job, something along.
You know, I really agree with these. These really do work well, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's really hard to get my wife in one of these. She will not put one on for the life of me. If you guys need the Fit King leg massager, it does have heating and all the other cool stuff. Very nice piece. Now we're going to show you guys the Life Pro hand massager.
This is the Life Pro hand massager. It has 6 modes and 6 intensity levels, as well as 2 vibration options, a carrying bag, and can last 2 to 4 hours on a single charge. I love that this massager heats up as well as applies a good amount of compression to my hands and wrist, as well as it does come with 2 sensory squishy toys to help exercise your hands. This massager helps relax your hands and improve blood circulation and boost blood flow. In doing so, it helps reduce finger, wrist, and hand pain and reduces inflammation. Its cordless design, it definitely makes it more portable, and when it needs to be charged, it can simply be plugged in. Overall, this massager
I wish it had a washable insert though.
That'd have been cool. I was really impressed. I love that it allows for different intensity modes and levels.
I'm gonna tell you, if they have heating, it should have washable
inserts. This allows the user to adjust it to their hand sensitivity and their specific.
So if you guys need one of these cool little hand massagers, maybe the Life Pro one is the one for you. Now, it does do multiple intensities, multiple heat modes, and all of the other cool stuff. I like that. I liked it a lot. Next up is the Quinn Air knee massager.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment here today, and we're going to be taking a look at this awesome knee massager from a company that makes a ton of awesome products in the massage realm named Quinn Air. Now, unboxing this knee massager was very, very simple. It comes with a little instruction manual, very easy to use. You won't even really need that, but we're going to go ahead and jump to the star of the show, which is the knee massager itself. So as you guys can see here, it's got this nice Velcro design all the way around it. The Velcro is really strong, so you're not going to have any problems with this slipping off while you're using it. Controlling this massager is very, very easy. As you can see here on the front, you only have 4 controls, which is going to be your power, your mode, your heat, and your intensity. Very simple to use. There's not a lot of guesswork with it. You just turn it on, choose the heat, choose the intensity, you're good to go. And one thing I want to say about this massager is I really like the look of the red stitching and the padding that goes all the way around it. It just feels really nice and looks really nice. Getting this set up on your knee is very simple. All you want to do is simply just Velcro it around your knee, up above your knee, and then below your knee, if that makes any sense. I know it's kind of hard to follow, but once you get that on, you should be good to go. Now, this is AC powered, so you will have to have it plugged in while you're going, but after you do that, you should be good to go. So all you need to do now is just simply press it, turn on the power button, and then choose your heat and intensity. Everything is in color-coded, I guess, levels, you could say. Red being the highest. And honestly, this thing works really well. It gives a ton of compression around this area where I'm showing you now and on top of your knee. It kind of goes in waves, but it definitely does work, and I could see this being really beneficial to someone that might have knee aches, day-to-day pains, or
so if you guys need a knee compression massager, maybe the Quinn Air is for the one for you. Now we're going to be moving over to the Bruno Mark Mesh Oxford style sneakers. These are kind of cool.
The most comfortable everyday casual shoes that I have ever worn. These are made by Bruno Mark. Just taking a look at the awesome design on this, you can see that you have the knit pattern wrapping all the way around, kind of a wood color. You have a little texture on the bottom. It has this really super stretchy material, so these are going to conform to your feet. I have a high arc, and these support that greatly. But one of the things that I wanted to show you is how lightweight these are. If I go ahead and just tear this out real quick and just hit the tear button, you guys are going to see that these are only going to come in at 8.8 ounces. So if you're looking for some very comfortable lightweight shoes, Bruno Mark has got you covered. I have also tested from them in the past some of their dress shoes, so they make really nice dress shoes as well. These are going to be great for just everyday outings, going on walks. I think they're nice enough to where if you wanted to wear them to a more formal environment, then you are definitely going to be able to do that. Bruno Mark has got you covered regardless of what shoe you want, but specifically these, I highly recommend them.
That is the lightweight mesh style, guys, Oxford shoes. Now we're going to be moving over. I believe this piece is the EmuLab electric chainsaw that Merle did.
Today we're going to be taking a look at a 6-inch mini chainsaw with an extendable pole. Right out the gate we have a massive 21 volt 3 amp battery. It is of course rechargeable, and it has a standard slide on connecting. Here's our main body of the 6-inch chain. We have a very generous reservoir for lubricants and oils. This is how you would change the blade out. And here is a nice little strap to make it a little easier to wheel around. A full collection of tools and bits and bobs to keep your machine up and running. This was a surprise, a secondary chain for the saw, which is a nice thing to include. Speaking of nice, safety glasses. Please wear these when you're working with this. And here we have the main body. Here at the bottom we have where you would connect the battery, and we have...
Now this can be used as a single saw or with this extension piece, guys. The extension is cool. Now each piece does have a locking mechanism, so the chain cannot actually activate unless you press that button. You can connect the battery on the bottom of this or the saw itself. Now it does extend out, so you do have the extensions with that, guys. Which is quite cool to have that extra extension, anywhere up to 15 feet max extension. Now, it will weigh about 8 pounds when it's all together. It does have the 21 volt style 3 amp batteries, so you do get those also. Now, it does have a chain guard if you need the chain guard with that. Simply just put it in there. Now, just like the other one, guys, make sure you're using the chain lube oil. Highly important to keep that chain lubed. Or they will burn up and go bad, a lot quicker than it should. Now, this is where he's showing you guys, once it's connected up to that thing, it can actually adjust and move in all of the other cool parts to whatever angle you want in adjustability. So maybe you want to get a branch, it's angled in a certain way. Well, you can adjust it to get that branch. Now, he's going to cut down the small little branch right here, guys. You're going to see this. Now, it will catch a little, just depending on how small the branch is. But simple little product that you could probably use to trim your trees outside. Now we're going to be moving over to the Hummix phone case.
Here, showcasing this Hummix iPhone 13 Pro Max case. Opening it up here in the case itself. What you get here is a very, very slender, slightly transparent, translucent case that's black. It's really, really thin. Putting the iPhone 13 Pro Max in is easy to do. Just slide it in, snap it all into place. And it is a little slippery. It could have used a little bit more grip on it. I feel like it's a tad slippery, but man, it's a thin case. It basically adds almost barely any thickness at all to where it still fits in your pocket. It could still be held in a phone clamp or like one of the tripod or a gimbal with ease. But the case is really slick. I like how it's partially transparent, and I like that the bumper protects against the camera. Although I feel like it is a tad bit slippery. They could have added a little bit more texture on it so it doesn't slip through your hands. But it is a nice thin case, and certainly is a decent option if you want a really, really thin, partially transparent black case.
So that is the Hummix, guys. Now we're going to be moving over to our last product today. This is the Logitech K400 wireless touch keyboard. Product I actually have. This is cool.
James here, and today we're taking a look at the Logitech K400 keyboard. That's right, this is the K400 Plus. It is a wireless keyboard with a touchpad. Now, you do need 2 AA batteries, which are actually included. Those AA batteries will actually give you a nice little battery life of up to 18 months of usage. Now, inside here, guys, you get a 10-meter range of signal with the included USB dongle. So it does take a USB dongle that you will need to actually plug in. So inside here, guys, you have some devices. Of course, the device itself is right here. Now, like I said, you will need the USB dongle. The USB dongle is just literally right here. Plugs right into a USB dongle, and you're good to go. Now, the part about this is has got a touchpad. Some keyboards don't have it. Since it's wireless, 10 meters of range is a good distance from your device. Now, you do have your button right here to turn it on and off. Now, if you pop the back off right here, if you guys pop it off, let's see if I can get this. You do have batteries already included. You will literally pull this tag, and instantly it is now active and ready to use. It's a low-profile keyboard, guys. Just simple, nice rubber paddings on the back. It is a full keyboard, guys. So you do have full on-keyboard number pads.
Now, like I'm saying, guys, full on keyboard. So it's a full QWERTY style keyboard. Now, the cool part is the wireless distance. It's about 33 feet away from the actual signal connection. So you can do that. Now, it should have about 18 months of usage with this batteries. That's right. You should be able to use this keyboard for about 18 months before you need to actually adjust it. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you're using this a lot, you're going to go through those batteries probably a little quicker. But since it's a no-thrill style plug and play, it doesn't take as much power, which is really cool. Now, the trackpad is just like having your mouse right there. So you don't really have to have the mouse. You have the trackpad. The trackpad has all the extra buttons. The low-profile switches and the keys fundamentally work very, very well. Now, this is completely compatible with pretty much most devices from Windows 7 all the way up to Windows 10 and, and on if you need, which is kind of cool. Guys, this is a good product. I actually like this keyboard. It works really, really well. Super slim, perfect to place. You can point, you can scroll. You can pretty much do anything with the trackpad. It's got back, home, search. It's got media hotkeys. It's got volume controls. It's got left and right clicks. Pretty much anything and everything you need on a keyboard, this one has. And the portability. But then again, it's also Logitech, guys. Just typing on it feels good. It's nice and smooth, and it's just that. It's a good piece. You could actually plug it into the Amazon Fire TV back here and use it on that also if you really wanted. So, guys, that is the Logitech K400 Plus wireless touch keyboard. Great, great piece if you guys need. With that being said, that's the last product of the day. That's right. Last product of the day. With that being said, I will be back tomorrow morning and all the other cool stuff with another real cool stream. But on that note, guys, I want to thank you all for being here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And on that note, I'm out of here. I'm going to go enjoy my day. Maybe I'll go back to bed. I don't know. Have a good one, everybody.